Greetings and salutations. My name is Nikki. You have reached Midlife Adulting. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are one of the new people, because there has been a sudden rush of you lately that came for the budgeting stuff, welcome. I am so glad to have you here. If you are returning, thank you for sticking with me. And so I am so excited to make this video. You have no idea. I'm so excited. So I have signed up for YNAB's free trial at least three times. And it has taken me right when YNAB switched to online yearly payment model. It used to be like a $50 one-time fee and then you just used it unless you wanted to upgrade. Well, when it switched, that was the first time I tried it, but I didn't do anything with it. I just signed up and it got overwhelming immediately. And I was like, screw it, this isn't for me. The second time or third time or fourth time, I'm not even sure what time I'm on, honestly. But the next couple of times I got a little bit further. I watched a video, but honestly, I was so overwhelmed and in such a depressed state, thinking about speaking up in the class made me cry. So YNAB didn't make me cry. The depression associated with trying to get a budget going made me cry. I'm over that now. Okay. So in the past year, I've only signed up twice. This is the time number 2. I know I signed up once before because I used Good Midlife Crisis's code to download, right? And I downloaded it. And again, I don't know why I kept thinking it was going to get less overwhelming at the beginning. And I should have recorded that, but I didn't. But it was consistently overwhelming. Then this year is my budget year. I was like, this is going to Becky. That's it. At my good midlife crisis. Becky. Hi. Anyway, so this year, I'm like, I have to have a budget. I wrote down on a spreadsheet, well, first in a notebook and then on a spreadsheet, all of our bills. I finally figured out, thanks to Ryan and some other folks in the budgeting space, how to figure out my fixed and my variable expenses. So I figured those out. I wrote them all down, my debts. It's all on a piece of paper. I did that for January. Then February, I was like, you know what? I'm giving YNAB an honest to gosh shot where I actually work past the uncomfortable first few steps, which again, I should have recorded, but I didn't. What have you. So now I am at the fun part. So last week, I did stuff in my notebook and showed that in the video, but I wanted to do a YNAB video because in the middle of the week, I finally figured out, I took the time to kind of sort out and get all of my numbers in the system, and I started assigning money. And the first time I tried to auto assign and it picked and that wasn't working. And then finally the part where somebody said, you know, you have to look at what does the money have to do before the next time you get paid and assign the things to those categories. I was like, oh, because AAA may be 3 months away and I'm not in a position to put aside however much, you know, the $10 I need every month to get to the 140. So it'd be more like $12 a month. But anyway, but when that comes up, I'm going to have the money for it. Anyway, I'm so excited. I figured out how to do it. So that's where I am right now. And I wanted to record the assigning money process, this YNAB budgeting thing, just because it's so much fun. And if you haven't tried YNAB, like, I haven't subscribed yet. I'm gonna, but I'm waiting for this trial to be over for the 34 days to hit so I can actually be like, this is how it goes. I haven't had to roll over a month because I didn't actually really start using it until February. I think I started at the very end of January. So hopefully I'll be able to roll over to March. But even if I don't, I think I'm going to pay for it. It's $100 a year. And yeah, kind of excited. So anyway, here we go. Here is the assigning money portion. Now, please forgive me because I do not have my regular computer back. My laptop that does all the things, that lets me edit videos, that lets me design InDesign, design books and design book covers and Photoshop and Minecraft and all this stuff. I don't have that computer, but what I do have is access to a Chromebook. And it turns out Chromebooks will do screen recordings. Now, will they do continuous screen recordings for as long as I need it to? Am I gonna have to start and restop? Maybe. Is this gonna be difficult for me to edit? Yes, that's why I'm recording on a Saturday, hoping to get it up on Monday. Wish me luck. Also, the computer is here on top of a space heater because I looked too schlumpy sitting in the recliner. Ideally, I would be doing this at a desk, but I'm not. I'm doing it in my mom's basement. And there's laundry running in the background, so that might go off. Anyway, okay. Let me start the screen recording. I remember how to do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So here we have my YNAB. Because we got paid on Friday, there is $2,141.80 ready to assign. This was so much fun when I did it midweek last week, so I didn't do. So the things that I'm gonna have to do, I already paid Patreon for this month, so I don't need to do anything with that. TV streaming, it says fully spent. I'm gonna trust it. The auto and house insurance, I actually set up it to be 120 and it was under that. So I am going to do this thing where I snooze the target for this month. Then it says it's fully spent and it stops yelling at me that it has 12 extra cents, because I would like that to build up and get to the point where I can pay for 6 months of insurance instead of paying every month, because I think it'll be a little bit cheaper that way. Ooh, oops, sorry. Let's see, phone came out, so that comes out the very first of the month. I wonder why it doesn't yell at me to put money there. Okay, this one, $39.96. Let's see, internet, completely funded. If I click this guy, $39.96. Oh, look at that, on track. Go me. $320 needed by the 29th. That's coming up, and technically I needed a little bit earlier. So I put in the actual due dates for these because I would like to get to the point where everything's just automatic. But it's not yet. So I'm gonna say 320. So that it's there. Okay, that says it's funded. Good, good, good. Garbage. I paid that. I paid that. Needed by February 15th. I paid that. I'm not sure what this is, so we're gonna snooze that for right now. Gym membership. 2817. So it's 2817 because my husband and I both have memberships, and it's $10 a month to Planet Fitness, and then there's a $40 a year fee. So that is accounting for the buildup of that fee that comes out once a year. I didn't split it into its own separate line. I guess I could, but I'm trying to keep things as not tight, but as like reduced as possible so that it's not more overwhelming than it can already be. Music. So I have iTunes Match. I don't know really if I still need it, but it's only $24 a year to have access to my iTunes music anywhere I am. It doesn't have to be all loaded on my phone. It doesn't have to be loaded on my computer too. It's just is where I need it. And at this point, I honestly don't know what machine it's on. Like, is it still on my work computer that it used to live on? I don't know. So I'm gonna keep paying for that. Now, variable expenses. This is a mess. I think I'm gonna go ahead and say whatever you think $95.06, $464.16. I don't know. Well, okay, so my next check will, all right, so let's just try that. Plus 464.16. Okay, now it says I'm fully funded. Okay. Gas. Gas is fuel. It's my husband and I spend about $25 a week. He spends about 35 or maybe 45 a week. So what? I guess 196.83. We'll see here. I look so silly. I miss my, I'm sure there's an easy way to do that. I miss my number pad. The Chromebook doesn't have a number pad on it. Electricity, I spent it. It's good already. Water, oh, you want $70? Okay. You can have it. Okay. This closed Discover card, I really need to get paid off, and that's funded. Let's put, wait, it used to say 100, so I'm gonna say plus 400. So I'm closer to that. Auto loans, it's all funded. Registration, see, and I left the other variables that YNAB decided I needed, and I just moved them into a different category so I can see what I really need and what I don't really need before I just delete everything, because I'm so new at this. I've not had a budget before. I'm 46 years old. It's a thing. I'm very sorry that I'm a poor example, but I'm also an example of, listen, you're in midlife and you've not had a budget before and you want to pick it up and get going on it. It's not too late. You just start today. I have a coworker I just recommended YNAB to. Why I recommended it when I haven't even subscribed yet, I don't know, but I'm having so much fun with the assigning thing. So auto registration person, I don't think auto maintenance, I really need to save for that. Oh, this is overspent. So what does this need? Was 176.71. Okay. I feel like I'm going to assign another $100 there. Gifts, fully spent. That stuff I forgot the budget for. Okay. So I have my savings, 2 savings accounts set down here aside, because the way I work is I have a personal savings, my partner has a personal savings, and we have a joint savings. I want to fund the joint savings account so that at some point I can be like a month ahead and like have, you know, well, I'd love to have $10,000 in the savings account. I don't think I have a goal for that, actually. Can I do that? Create joint savings, joint target. 10,000. Huh. This is weird. Oh. We're just gonna try this and see what happens. Okay. That's not the worst thing. Okay. Okay, so I have $333.47 left assigned to things. AAA needs 46. You can have it. GoDaddy needs 66. You can have it. And then hopefully what happens is, as we need money throughout the month, I don't know. I really hope this works for me. Oh, I hope it works. Doesn't make sense to overfund Patreon or any of these other guys. Variable expenses, gas, groceries. I'm going to end up spending more than groceries, I'm sure. I'm going to get paid again before I pay the mortgage, I think. I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it in stuff I forgot the budget for. Auto assign? Oh, that's not helpful. Huh. Oh, wait. Manually too. Stuff I forgot the budget for. Okay. I like that because it doesn't force me to make decisions right now. It doesn't force me to get uncomfortable. I can just, and let me make sure I'm still recording. Oh, look at that. I am. I think I did it. I think I did it. I'm going to stop the recording my screen because I am all money assigned. I do have another paycheck this month because what today? Friday was the 9th. And then 2 weeks is before the end of the month. So that's good. I'm very excited about that. So I will have more time and everything to fund things. I don't know how people do this just once every 2 weeks. I want to do this all the time. This is so much fun. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's it. That's all I have. That's what I have for you today. Oh, let me look at the camera. I keep looking like at the phone holder that's holding my camera up. So if I'm not looking at the camera appropriately, my bad. I had so much fun doing this video. I am really looking forward to doing this again in 2 weeks. I think my next step budget-wise is to do what someone in my comments suggested, that I should take that calendar that I did and track where all my money goes. I think instead of doing that, I think I'm going to do a 1 week version that I start. Now I have a Monday start week, but I get paid on Friday. So I feel like my week needs to be Friday to Thursday for this particular activity. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to draw out a 7-day calendar spread in that notebook and then track every day where my money's going and write down what category it goes to in YNAB so that I really have a good feeling for, so I can see it before I have to process it. And then I will go over that in a week with everybody, and that'll be my in-between week, I think. Sorry to plan with Nikki. Well, that's all I have. I am so glad you hung with me to the very end of the video. If you would like to drop a comment, an emoji in the comment, do like a stack of bills. Like, don't they have a money icon? Totally do that. Totally do that, because we are all going to wallow in abundance together. I hope. I would like to wallow in abundance with you. Anyway, I hope you're having a spectacular day. If you're not having a if you're not having a spectacular day, I hope you're having a good day. And if you're not having a good day, I hope tomorrow is better. I will see you next time. Bye, love you, bye.